Hello and welcome to Marshfield High School for today's doubleheader between Braintree and the Northeast Lions here on BCAM TV. I'm Mike Wassel as we are underway, and the first pitch in there for a strike. Cranberry League action, the White Sox and the Lions, as this one is popped up and out of play. So back-to-back strikes here to the leadoff hitter Thurber, the left fielder for the Lions in their red uniforms. This game was scheduled to be played at Braintree High School, but here on the road now is a scheduled change. So right-hander ready, winds and fires. And a called third strike begins the game. So the opening out on a strikeout. Braintree, the home team, even though it's obviously not here at their own park, as that first pitch is in there for a strike. Gallagher, the center fielder, batting in the two spot, batting left-handed. This one on the ground and nicely fielded at third. As the throw across from fair in time, and it's two down. Strikeout and a ground out, and a very quick start to the top half of the first. Working very quickly on the mound as well, as that one is cut on and missed. Beautiful day for a game, as this one is slashed to the backstop. 2 p.m. start time here for game one of the doubleheader. Game two will follow right around 4 o'clock or so, as this one continues to be knocked to the backstop. Flaherty batting in the 3 spot, trying to start something here for the offense, who's in danger of going 1-2-3. And a swing and a miss, and that is it for the opening inning. A couple strikeouts, good inning from Boutiette, as Braintree with an opportunity with the bats in a moment. Bottom half of the first inning in a scoreless game, as Katie takes the first pitch and a strike from the starter Letourneau. It'll be Katie, Craven, and Fair, the expected trio for the White Sox. Starting off the Cranberry League with a 2-0 start, and now with 2 games here today, trying to improve their standing. As always, Braintree one of the top, if not always the top team in the Cranberry League. Much different looking lineup here today than I've seen in years past. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and this one knocked to the outfield as the right fielder over to make the catch. So one down. Bring up Craven, batting left-handed. First pitch, and this one is popped up. Shortstop out, and the shortstop backpedaling to make the catch. So Flaherty with a nice play defensively, and there's 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch down and in to Fair, who really has been A very consistent hitter, has good power, gets on base a lot, which is exactly what you want to see from the middle of your order. As that one is a strike. And the pitch is inside, and that one made contact with him and hit him. So a hit batter continues the inning. Bring up the shortstop Morse. Rentry has alternated right-handed, left-handed batter through the first four. And the pitch. As that's a strike. And another strike on the outside edge. Fair leading from first with 2 down. And the pitch is knocked to the backstop. Long look in, and the pitch is cut on and missed, and that does it here in the first. So the White Sox get a base runner, but nothing further as we head to the second in a scoreless game. Top half of the second inning as Boudiette back out for a second inning of work. Able to get the Lions in order, 1, 2, 3, as we'll see the 4, 5, 6 hitters in the inning. With a hit by pitch, but nothing further. Just one base runner so far through an inning. As the pitch is in there for a strike. Nevad leading off. And the pitch is low. And the pitch is upstairs. So a 2-2 count as Boudiette ready. And that one is going to be fouled off at the dish. So the at-bat will continue. A couple of strikeouts back in the first for the right-hander. Othello and Siegel to follow, as he considered going after it but did not. Held up there. So the long at bat continues. And the pitch. And that one cut on and held on to by the catcher Sorgi for the strikeout. So a third strikeout now. As the pitcher wins the at bat. Second baseman, Bothello. As that one cut on and missed. Foul tipped, according to the home plate umpire. So not a ton of contact here to start. As that one's high and tight. And the 1-1 is popped back and out of play. Ready now with the 1-2 as Boudiette winds and fires and another foul ball. Again, ready. And the off-speed pitch misses inside. On the way, on the ground. As this one going to be fielded at short, and the throw across from Morse in time for the second out. 2 down in the inning. First 5 have been retired by the starter, as that is a strike. Third baseman Siegel. The Lions still look for the first base runner of this game. And the pitch on the ground again, as this one will be stopped by the third baseman Fair, who fires over in time to end the inning. So a couple ground outs and a strikeout end the top half of the second, as the White Sox will get a chance in a 0-0 game. Bottom 2, as Sorgi leads things off. 5, 6, and 7 in the Braintree order. Letourneau with a pretty quick first. Did hit a batter, but did not allow a hit. And the pitch to Sorgi is off the plate. Sorgi, LaFleur, and Sharkey, the expected 3 for Braintree. Here in game 1 of the doubleheader. Good opportunity to hit here on the 2-0, as that one is inside. Almost certainly expect to be taking here. And that is a strike, so the at-bat continues. And that one in tight is a 5-pitch walk. So Braintree with another base runner. Still haven't had a hit yet. They've had a hit batter, now a walk. As the first baseman, LaFleur, will stand in. Going after the first pitch and knocking it to the screen. Through the first couple games, the Braintree offense has been a little quiet, scoring just 4 runs, but they are 2-0. Pitching, as always, has been exceptional here to start the season. And the pitch down in the dirt. No advance for the base runner at first. And that one now inside, so having a little bit of trouble with command here in this second inning. And the pitch is again off the plate. Danger now of walking back-to-back hitters. As this one's popped up in foul ground, long run, and that one off the top of the dugout. White Sox threatening here in the inning. Looking for a couple of baseballs. This is the home plate umpire. Sorgi leading at first with nobody out. Turno ready, winds and fires, and this one on the ground, middle of the infield. And the error is going to let everybody reach. So that one bobbled. It looked like maybe he could have had a chance at a force out at second, but once the ball was bobbled, really was no play to be made at first. And Braintree still without a hit, but with two more base runners. As the DH Sharkey stands in there. Off-speed pitch inside. As this one sharply hit, and that one is going to be tagged at second, and a double play. That one hit right on the button, and Sharkey grounds into a double play. So it'll take something here from Muir for this inning to continue. It's Braintree and Northeast Lions right now in a 0-0 game, but Braintree with the go-ahead run at third. Here in the bottom half of the second. And the pitch is knocked out of play. Pitch in there for a strike. And Muir down the hole. Braintree has been helped out by an error and a hit by pitch in the inning, but that double play by Sharkey obviously erasing two of those runners. As the pitch is inside, almost hit him. Pitch off the edge. Two and two getting ready here from the starter Letourneau, who's trying to work his way through this second inning. And Muir pops this one up. Catcher with a look at it. And the catcher is able to put it away as Braintree gets a couple of base runners but does not score here in the second as we head to the third, still 0-0. Top half of the third and the first pitch in there for strike one. 7, 8, 9 in the order as the Lions have gone hitless through the first two innings. First baseman Smith to lead things off. And the 1-1 is cut on and missed. 3 strikeouts throw so far here through the first two innings for the starter Boudiette. This pitch is inside. Couple of rainouts to begin the season for the White Sox, as that is another out from Boudiette. So leadoff man retired for the third straight inning. As the catcher Jones will stand in. He was able to make the putout to end the inning back in the bottom half of the second on a little pop-up from Muir. As this one's slash foul. Pitch in there for a strike. Pitch is inside. As this one is a broken bat, middle of the infield. As Fair able to get it over in time, had to dodge the bat as well. Not only did he have to field the ball, but he had to get out of the way of that bat that went out in his direction. So he's been busy over there at the corner. He's had 3 putouts now. Pitch on the way. And that one outside. On the ground, over to second. And Doyle retired to end the inning. So 9 up, 9 down from Boutiette as we'll head to the bottom of the third, still 0-0. Bottom of the third inning. As Allen leads things off and takes a strike. Number 9 hitter in the order. Left-handed bat as this one sharply hit to the outfield. Back towards left field and able to make the catch as that one pretty close to getting out of here. This is a long fly out. Not going to produce a run, but pretty close. Considering a bunt attempt is Katie as he takes a strike. So far, about halfway through this game, I have not seen a run yet. So that one gets away. First plate appearance for Katie, flying out to right field. Nobody on and 1 down. Bottom half of this third inning here at Marshfield High School. Site of this doubleheader here in the Cranberry League. Lions have had a lot of postponed games, so has Braintree, but the White Sox have been able to get 2 games under their belt. Both victories over Rockland. As that went down and away. Braintree still without a hit. They've had a hit batter, they've had a walk and an error that have helped them have 3 base runners, but still have not scored. As the pitch is inside, and that will be a walk. The second surrendered. Good size lead at first as the pitch is a strike. Right-hander ready, and that one cut on and missed as the runner does not take off. Winding and firing, and that one is strike 3. Called on the edge as Craven down on strikes. 2 down here in the inning. Take something here from Fair, who's hit by a pitch his last time, as that one's cut on a miss. Inside this time. Range with the runner at first base with 2 down. Fly out from Allen and a strikeout from Craven as Katie stands at first, being held on by the first baseman. And the pitch, and a strike on the outside corner. One and 2 the count. Still looking for our first run. Sprinkler looking for a timely hit here with 2 down. Runner takes off, and that one knocked out of play. Back continues. The runner takes off. Here comes the throw down to second. And the tag in time. So a caught stealing ends the inning. So the White Sox can't continue it as we head to the 4th, still 0-0. Top half of the 4th inning. As the first pitch on the way from Boudiette in there for a strike. So the first 9 have been retired, as we'll have the top 3 now. Thurber, Gallagher, and Flaherty for the Lions here in the inning. 4 strikeouts through the first 9 hitters. And that one is going to be just off the plate. Pretty good spot. So a unique delivery from Boudiette. Having a different arm slot. But throwing hard and obviously fooling the hitters. As they have not had a base runner yet, the Northeast Lions. And this one on the ground over towards second base. As Buer fires, and there is 1 down. Bunt attempt as this one back towards the mound. As he'll field it himself and get it over there in time for the second out. Good speed from Gallagher, but he's still retired on the bunt attempt. Ground out to second and a bunt back to the mound. And now Flaherty, who struck out to end the first. Going after the first pitch and knocking it to the backstop. A 1 pitch right there for a strike. So he's ahead 0-2. And this one hit sharply to the outfield, back to left field, as this one will get in the gap, and the first hit of the game for either side is a 2-out double. I'm catching a good part of the plate there with 2 strikes. And that one deposited into the gap in left center. So here in the top half of the 4th inning, the Lions with a chance here with 2 outs to bring home the game's first run. And this one on the ground. Over towards shortstop, Morse. And he bobbles it. And an error will keep the inning going. So a double, now an error. And there are 2 on at the corners. Wasn't an easy play for the shortstop, but one I think he'd like to have back. That first pitch is knocked out of play by Bothello, who grounded out to shortstop his first time. So great opportunity here for the visiting team, Northeast Lions, to take the lead. So that one knocked out of play. First time that they've really had any opportunity here to score in this game. It's their only base runner. There are only 2 base runners now coming in this inning. Second time here in this inning that Boudiette has gotten ahead 0-2. Has to check on over at first. And that one nearly getting away. One made contact with the base runner on a low throw. And the pitch, as that one down and away. Fan 4 so far. Could use one on here. And that one cut on and missed, and down he goes. Othello strikes out to end the inning. 2 left on here for the Lions as we head to the bottom half of the 4th. Still 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, and the first pitch is low. Fair, who was batting when the base runner Katie was caught stealing back in the 3rd inning, will bat again here to begin this 4th. 3, 4, and 5 in the Braintree order. As this one's knocked out of play. And the pitch is knocked out of play again. Fair takes the pitch on the inside corner. A called 3rd strike. So the 3rd strikeout now for Letourneau. Fair didn't agree with the call. As the pitch is low. On the ground, left side of the infield, the shortstop, long throw, and able to get it there in time. Fair and Morris retired to begin the inning. Take something here from Sorgi, who walked his first time. This inning's going to continue. And the pitch, as this one's knocked back and out of play. Pitch is low. And that one is low, and another walk. Third surrendered now by the starter Letourneau. It's the only thing he's really done wrong here in this game. He's walked Sorgi for the second time. But this is a Braintree team that you continue to let get opportunities with the bats. Eventually they're going to cash in. 2-out free pass on the walk. And the pitch is low. LaFleur, who reached on an error his first time, trying to get on base again. As that one's down in the dirt. So now command becoming a problem here with 2 outs. He's able to get the 3-4 hitters, but now struggling. That one's in there for a strike this time. Sharply hit, middle of the infield, and that one's going to find its way into right. Braintree has the first hit of the game on a 2-out single. And now 2 on here with 2 outs. As Sharkey trying to atone for that double play that he hit into earlier. And first pitch swing is knocked out of play. The inning continues. Muir would bat next. Right now the focus is on Sharkey. As this one is popped up on the infield. Catcher, who made a play earlier, up against the backstop, able to make the catch and end the inning. So the White Sox leave 2 on here in the 4th as we head to the 5th, 0-0. Top half of the 5th inning. As Siegel leads off, first pitch swing, drives this one to right field. Allen over there lunging, and that one is going to drop foul. Nice effort out there in right. 6, 7, and 8 in the order for the Lions, who had their first hit last inning from Flaherty, a double. Boudiette continues to keep the hitters off balance, and so far keeping them off the scoreboard. Neither side with a run yet. Pitch missing. Siegel, who grounded out to third his first time, with a big swing and a miss. 1-2 the count to the third baseman, Siegel. Boudiette working quickly on the mound and strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks heading back to the last inning. 6th strikeout now of the outing. This one is the middle of the infield, and a nice ranging catch by Muir. Nice play from the Braintree second baseman. Strikeout and a lineout. And now the catcher, Jones, who grounded out to third his first time. He's 0 for 1. This game moving pretty quickly. The right-hander's ready. And first pitch swing as this one's popped back and out of play. Good fastball in there for a strike. Pitch. And he got him. Strike 3. Had him fooled on the outside corner. A couple of strikeouts in the inning as he gets a 1-2-3 quickly here in the top half of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom half in a 0-0 game. Bottom half of the 5th. And the first pitch to Muir is a strike. 8-9-1 in the Braintree order. Still 0-0. When it's turned into a pitcher's duel. Muir popped up to the catcher's first time. And the pitch is outside. Righty is ready, and this one is cued foul. Allen to follow, and then the top of the order. As this one on the ground, rolled over to the right side. Second baseman with the throw across in time. So now Allen, who had that lunging, diving attempt that he couldn't come up with the right field, trying to do with the bat. Almost hit a home run his first time, about 5 feet short of the fence. Brady is ready, and the pitch is inside. Big swing as this one out to right field. Allen, who almost homered his last time, has homered this time. To right field, a home run. And Allen puts Braintree on the board. It's 1-0. So the solo shot. And Braintree finally on the scoreboard. A 1-0 lead for the home team. He's playing here at Marshfield. Second time the charm. Some action starting out in the bullpen as the pitch is outside. Katie has flied out to right and drawn a walk. So for 1. This one rolled over and a foul ball. So Muir grounded out to begin the inning, then the home run from Allen to right. It's the only run of this game. Should play here in the bottom of the 5th. Nobody on and 1 down. Pitch is upstairs. Braintree center fielder trying to get on base for the second time. And that one's inside, and he's drawn his second walk. He was caught stealing his last time as the coach coming out to talk with his pitcher. See some action going on back behind third base. So a very quick meeting at the mound. And this one sharply hit out to center field, a base hit. As the runner heading for, or thought about heading for third, but stops at second. So Craven delivers a single. Braintree with their third base runner of the inning. And now Fair, who certainly has the ability to take one out of the yard as well. As this one is knocked out of play. And that one makes contact with Fair again. He's been hit by 2 pitches here in this game. Struck out the other time. And Braintree has him loaded up. So an opportunity really to open things up here in the 5th inning. Braintree scored 1 so far, but they have the bases loaded with just the 1 out. As this one is knocked out of play. the pitch is inside. So Morse with the opportunity here, the Braintree shortstop. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out to short. Much different looking lineup, at least here to start the season for the White Sox. Long look in, and the pitch is outside. Nowhere to put him. And the pitch is outside, and he's walked in a run. Tough way to bring a run across. They had action in the bullpen. That might be it for the pitcher, and it is. As this is the second mound visit of the inning, it's 2-0. As we will pause in the action with the pitching change. We'll be back to continue the inning in a moment with the bases loaded. Play continuing here after the pitching change as Marshall enters the game. And that first pitch is popped back behind the plate, and it goes out of play. So Braintree with the home run from Allen, and then the RBI on the walk brought in by Morse to make it 2-0. Bases still loaded, 1 out. And Sorgi, who's walked twice. Pitch, and into the foul ball. Catcher with a look, but he's not going to have a play. Marshall winds and fires, and Sorgi able to spray that one foul. So here in the bottom half of the fifth, it's been a long inning so far. Longest inning of the day by far, as Braintree scored the only 2 runs. Certainly don't seem to be done yet with the bases loaded and 1 down. Close pitch doesn't go the way of the pitcher. Could really use a strikeout. Tough spot to inherit here in a bases loaded jam. And a big swing and a miss, and Sorgi down on strikes. So we'll take something here from LaFleur, who has reached on an error and singled. He's yet to be retired. And he has a chance really to blow this one wide open. Marshall winds and fires. And a good off-speed pitch. Drops in there for strike 1. 9-1-2 in the top half of the 6th for the Lions. But right now, their focus is trying to get through this inning without any further damage. Already down a couple runs. And this one drilled to the outfield. This one to left field, way back and way gone. A grand slam. And Braintree has blown it open with a couple of home runs here in the inning to take a 6-0 lead here at Marshfield High School. So all 6 of the runs coming here in this 5th inning on homers from Allen and now LaFleur. Finally able to flex some offense here in this inning. Took a while to get going, but pitching has been outstanding from Boudiette to hold the opponent to 0 through 5 innings. And the first pitch is low. Sharkey 0 for 2. He's hit into a double play and popped up to the catcher. one hanging inside. This one's popped back and out of play. Had the green light on the 2-0. So it's been a great inning for the offense. Grand slam and a solo homer. Five runs there. And the RBI on the bases loaded walk, the only other run. Lions now with a tall task in front of them to try and come back from 6 runs down. And the pitch is cut on and missed, and Sharkey strikes out to end the inning. Now 0 for 3 in the ball game as we head to the 6th. The grand slam, the big hit in the inning. Allen also with the solo shot, 6-0 as we head to the 6th. Top half of the 6th inning. In a brand new ball game now, it's 6-0 as Braintree has the home team with the lead. Grand slam and a solo homer, all in that 5th inning, as that's in there for a strike. Boudiette back in for his 6th inning of work. 9-1-2. That one's low. 5 of the 6 runs back in the 5th inning, charged to the starter, Letourneau. As that's a strike on the edge. Doyle has grounded out to second. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. As that one misses. He has 7 strikeouts through the first 5. And this one lifted to the left side of the infield, but out of play. And that just missed, as that'll be a walk to begin the inning. First free pass surrendered by Boudiette. So it'll be the top of the order. We'll see if the Lions offense can get started. And the pitch. This one popped back and out of play. So Thurber, who has fanned looking and has grounded out to second, 0 for 2. Good off-speed pitch, but missing off the edge. Fastball upstairs. Boudiette working into his 6th inning. Has walked 1 here to begin the inning. See if he's tiring a little bit. As that one's low. Losing command a little bit. It is just the 3rd game of the season for the White Sox. As that one's knocked out of play. Some action starting. As this one sharply hit to left field, that's going to get down. Runner going to head from first to third as that one bobbled in the outfield. As the runner now heads for second. And they're at second and third now with nobody out. On the double by Thurber. So the second extra base hit of the game is Braintree with a quick meeting at the mound. This may be a pitching change. There's some action going. Looks like just a quick meeting from head coach PJ Thompson. Imagine if one more runner reaches, probably the end of the afternoon for the starter Boudiette, who through the first 5 had been pretty much unhittable, but running into some trouble after a leadoff walk, then a flaring double down the left field line. Now Gallagher grounded out to third and has bunted back to the mound for 2. Trying to deliver here in the 2 spot. As this one is hit and through. Left side of the infield, 1 run comes across. Here comes a second. And the Lions are on the board as the throw is late and off target. It's 6-2. So a 2-run single. And the first 3 have reached here in the 6th inning. The runner takes second on the throw. Boudiette remaining in the game. As that one's cut on and missed. Good fastball upstairs that time. The righty's ready. And the pitch. Off the edge. So 3 straight have reached here to begin the inning. And this one sharply hit and just foul. That would have been another run. So some solid swings here in the inning. 3rd time through the order, they've looked a lot better swinging against them. Always very difficult at any level, really, to face the same pitcher multiple times and not have a better look at him. The approach obviously has been better, as that was very close and doesn't get the call. Boudiette has fanned 7. Going to use that last call as this one's popped up. And this one in foul territory. LaFleur will make the catch. Much needed first out. First pitch missing. Nevad, who has reached on an error and has struck out. 0 for 1 here in the game. And that's a called strike. As that pitch missing as well. Umpire not giving that low strike to Boudiette here in the at-bat. And another walk. Second of the inning. So we'll see if a pitching change is going to occur now. Yes, with 2-1 and just the 1 out. We're going to see a pitching change here at Marshfield High School. We'll be back for the remainder of this top half of the 6th, as the Lions have gotten a couple so far. We'll be back. Pitching change here in the top half of the 6th. Braintree brings in a left-handed reliever. That one's knocked to the backstop and a couple of strikes. Trying to settle things down as the Lions now a hit away from potentially making it a 3-run game. They have 2 base runners on. Couple of hits, couple of walks. And the pitch, this one to right field, and it does tail out of play. Southpaw ready, lines and fires, and a strikeout. Nice pitch. Othello down for the second time on strikes. This one on the ground, rolled over, back to the mound. Pitcher fires, and he got him. So Siegel now 0 for 3. But the damage done in the inning, a couple of runs scraped across, but the White Sox still comfortably in front, 6-2, as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Bottom 6, and the first pitch is inside. 8-9-1 in the Braintree order, with a 4-run lead. Muir 0 for 2. He's popped up and grounded out. And now on the ground to third. He's 0 for 3. So the Lions, who had a great chance to have a big inning as well, did get 2, but left more to be desired. After back-to-back outs, Braintree making a pitching change. It worked out great as they were able to get the next 2 outs, bringing in the left-hander. Missing off the plate to Allen, who missed a home run his first time to left, then did not his next time. Delivered it to right field for the solo shot. Got the scoring started back in the 5th, before Braintree scored 5 more runs after, including the grand slam off the bat of LaFleur. So Allen takes the pitch down and in. So the offense has woken up on both sides. We've seen 8 runs in the last inning. Strike to Allen. Katie in the on-deck circle. He's walked twice. And Allen sharply hits this one. And that one is caught at shortstop. Nice play by the shortstop. As Flaherty able to snag that. And now Katie. And Katie with a free pass here. Braintree has been, again, given another base. His 3rd time on base in this game. He was caught stealing earlier in the game. We'll see if he tries to take off here in the 6th inning. With Craven standing in, he's 1 for 3. Singled his last time. He's also struck out looking and popped up to short. And a pitch, and a strike. Fair, who's in the on-deck circle, has been hit by 2 pitches. That one's down and in. Good stop by the catcher. Marshall, who came in to pitch in relief, still in the game now. Here for his first full inning of work. Letourneau right now on the hook, responsible for 5 of the 6 runs. Runner being held on at first. And Craven takes a called third strike on the edge to end the inning. A couple of strikeouts from the reliever, Marshallson's coming in as we head to the 7th inning. It's 6-2. Top of the 7th, and the first pitch is down. 7, 8, 9. Smith, Jones, and Doyle. Spranger trying for the final 3 outs here of Game 1 of the doubleheader here in the Cranberry League. Spranger looking to improve to 3-0 with the victory. It's been a slow start to the Cranberry League season with a couple of postponements. Games on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. Sundays being a doubleheader, which is what we have here today. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. A pitch down and a strikeout beginning the inning. Second time Smith has been down on strikes. And a good start here to the 7th. If anybody reaches here in the inning, the top of the order would get a chance. And the top of the order was where the offense started back in the 6th inning. Jones 0 for 2. He's grounded out to third and struck out. And the pitch, as that one's rolled over foul. Lefty ready, and just missed off the edge. Like a pretty good location. Both sides have used 2 pitchers. Obviously with another game to follow, trying to save some arms as this one sharply hit and into left field. Base hit from Jones. So something starting now here in the 7th. Down to their final 2 outs. And the pitch, as this one lifted to left field, but foul. Off-speed pitch, down and away. Being held on is the runner at first by LaFleur. Got that grand slam back earlier in this game that opened the scoring. After Allen homered right beforehand. The long ball, big part of this game here today. And the pitch is down as the runner heads down for second, and we'll get there. Down 4 runs. You obviously don't want a chance getting caught stealing, but with the ball getting away was probably pretty less risky in that situation to try it, even though you don't want to be caught trying to take a bag down by 4 runs. And the pitch is knocked out of play, so the long at bat continues. Runner at second with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. White Sox and the Lions. After the very quick first 4 innings, the last couple have really slowed down. And the pitch. And he walked him. Second time in the game, Doyle has now drawn a walk. Strike called here to begin the at-bat. At the top of the order now, Thurber, who doubled his last time. And missing. After getting a quick first out, a single and a walk. One more runner reaches. Tying run would come to the plate. And a strike called on the edge. They're 1 for 3. Has Fan looking. Grounded out to second base and has doubled. And the pitch. And this one lifted to right field. That is going to get down, and a run is going to come around to score to make it 6-3. As that one now gets away briefly. And the Lions have battled back from 6 down to make it a 6-3 game. So another runner standing at third base. And the pitch is down. Got to give the Lions some credit here. Could have easily folded after going down 6-0. They battled back to make it a 6-3 game. And a strike called. Pitch, and a swing and a miss. Chased a bad pitch down. Gallagher had a 2-run hit his last time, has also bunted back to the mound and grounded out. Braintree looking for a second out here of the inning. Strikeout, the only out so far. And the pitch. And that looked like that was very close to a third strike. The home plate umpire not ringing up the hitter. Certainly looked close enough to be called a strike. Certainly close enough to swing at as the hitter. Shouldn't be taking a pitch like that, as this one's popped up and out of play. Right now, Braintree would exchange and out for a run. And the pitch. As this one's rolled back to the middle of the infield. As the throw is to first in time. The throw to the plate, not in time, and the run scores. I don't know how I agree with that, but it does score the run. I don't think you take that chance. If you're going to take off, you got to go quicker than that, but it worked out. Does get credited with the RBI. But Braintree does get that important second out. So a 6-4 game here with 2 outs in the 7th. So the White Sox look for that last out to end the game. And the shortstop Flaherty. And the pitch, a strike. Four consecutive runs now by the visitors, the Northeast Lions. A couple of home runs for the White Sox doing the heavy lifting for them. As this one on the ground, foul a third. And some aggressive base running here in this 7th inning. So our stolen base, and then obviously that last play on the ground ball back to the pitcher. After he threw the ball, the runner took off from third to score. One more out needed in this ball game to close it out. As that one cut on and missed. And that is the ball game. So game 1 closes out with a strikeout to end the game as Flaherty fans to end it. A couple of runs here in the 7th. Things got interesting, but that is all the scoring here in this game. Again, Braintree getting the solo homer from Allen, the grand slam from LaFleur. That was the majority of the offense for the home team, as we will have game 2 to follow here at Marshfield High School. As that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today. On behalf of Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to Marshfield High School for Game 2 of the doubleheader. Mike Wassel bringing you coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway here in the top half of the first. White Sox and the Northeast Lions. As the pitch on the way from Walker is outside. A couple of changes for the Lions in their order. Braintree very similar, but a couple of changes as well for Game 2. Left-hander Walker on the mound. Braintree in their blue uniforms here for the second game as Walker delivers the strike. Thurber, Gallagher, and Navad to lead off. As Walker misses outside. Early in the season, a lot of these pitchers with their first start of the year trying to get the command. And the pitch. And he missed. So a leadoff walk to begin the game. Early base runner. One of the main changes for Braintree was the catcher position. Sorgi out for game 2 with Callia now in his place. And Colleran DHing. DHing for Sharkey. As that's a strike. Lefty-lefty matchup. Being held on by LaFleur. As he went after that pitch and fouled it off. Look in, and the pitch is low. Thurber at first, Gallagher at the dish, and the pitch, as that one's knocked foul. Gallagher with a couple RBI back in game 1. 3 RBI. So he was highly involved in the offense. As this one is hit to third and off the glove of Fair into the outfield. The first two have reached. So a hot shot off the bat. Almost a nice catch from Fair. So Walker in some trouble here to begin this first inning. First two have reached on a walk and a single. Really uses ground ball double play. Strike. And the pitch is low. No advance for the base runners. And rolled over foul. Walker's had to work hard here to begin this outing. Throwing a lot of pitches already. Would love a strikeout. Lefty ready, winds and fires. And he just missed. Good spot. Pitch, and this one on the ground. Tough play. Shortstop running, and the throw is low, and able to hold the bag and out at first. Nice play from LaFleur. It's a weak roller on the infield, but Morse to make a nice play. It was a low throw. Good dig out at first. And Braintree gets the first out. So Botello batting here. Batting in the cleanup spot. Playing second base. And a strike. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Braintree winning game 1 6-4. As that one down in the dirt. Stopped by the Braintree catcher, Callie. Walker ready, and that one knocked to the backstop. Long wait in between pitches. Walker does deliver now, and it misses upstairs. Count now filling up. and a walk. Second one of the inning. Long at bat from Botello. So uncharacteristic of Walker to walk 2 in the inning. And the Lions with an opportunity here to jump in front. First pitch outside the zone. And the pitch. And that one also missing. So the bases are loaded here in the inning. Just one hit, a couple of walks. The only out was a ground out to short. And not close on that pitch. Nowhere to put the base runner. Walk here would bring in a run. And that's in the zone for a strike. Runners lead from first, second, and third. And a good fastball. Got to buy him. Just battle back from 3-0 to make it 3-2. Chance to see our first run of this game. As this one is popped up and it's going to get out of play.
I think it went on the roof.
Three-two pitch on the ground and a foul ball. Bases loaded with one out. And the 3-2 pitch is low, and he walked in a run. So Merrick with a great at bat, able to draw the walk and force in the game's first run. Third walk of the inning. Siegel stands in there as the sixth hitter. And this one hits the plate and goes to the backstop. And now a wild pitch has made it 2-0. So really a tough inning on the mound for Walker, who has struggled with his command. Still a long way to go in this game, obviously, but not the start that Braintree had anticipated here in the second game of the doubleheader. The pitch, and this one sharply hit back to the mound, and what a play as Walker able to catch it and throw to third to double him off, and what an end to the inning. But Walker allows a couple runs, 3 walks, and 2 runs in the inning for the Lions, who lead 2-0 after half inning. Bottom one, and the home team, Braintree, down 2-0. As Cade leads things off here against the left-handed starter. First pitch swing over to first and a foul ball. Pitcher Smith. Walker surrendering a couple of runs back in the top half. For the first time here today, Braintree trails. Smith winds and fires, and this one on the ground, rolled over. Too short. Long throw, in time. So Katie retired to begin the bottom half of the first. Top three for Braintree, actually make it top four, the same hitters from game one of the doubleheader. As Craven stands in. 1 for 3 in game one with a single, this last at bat. A little bit of a delay at the end of the windup. See if the Braintree hitters can time them a bit. Down and away. And Craven now taking a strike. Two-strike pitch is hit sharply to third, but foul. That one had extra bases written on it. Craven pops this one up. Infield. Shortstop will make the catch. He's made both putouts now. Millington, the shortstop for game two. So ground out to short, now a pop up to short, and there's 2 down for fair. Goes after the first pitch and rolls it over to short. And the shortstop responsible for all 3 outs here in the bottom half of the first as the White Sox go 1, 2, 3. We head to the second with the White Sox down 2-0. Top half of the second, Walker in for his second inning of work. Hoping for a much better second inning than the first. First pitch was the strike. Seven, 8, 9 in the order. See if that double play that Walker was able to turn to end that first inning changes his momentum. And that one in there for a called third strike as Marshall down on 3 pitches. Walker, a pitcher that can have a lot of strikeouts, didn't have one back in the first. Off the outside of the catcher's glove. As Millington, the shortstop, stands in there. Had all 3 putouts back in the first inning. And that one knocked foul at the dish. Pitches inside. Millington able to continue the at-bat. As the pitch is just off the plate. Full count now. And the pitch on the ground, middle of the infield. And it finds its way through into center field. So Millington driving it up the middle. Pitch in there for a strike. As this one rolled over on the ground. Over to shortstop, and the play can't be made. Certainly expected to see at least an out there. And Branch with an error. Second in as many games for Morse. Pitch is inside, down and in. Back to the top of the order, second time through. Strikeout began the inning, but since a single and an error. And a swing and a miss at that pitch he offered. Thurber drew a walk to begin the game. Came around to score the first run. Late swing and a miss. Could use another strikeout. Had one back in the first. And make it starting here in the second. It's the only out he has. Lefty ready, winds and fires, and missed down in the dirt. Pitch, and a swing and a miss. He got him. A strikeout there from Walker, who's had some trouble in the first two innings. Gave up a couple runs in the first. He has 2 on, but now 2 down here in the second for Gallagher, who singled. One of the 2 hits in this game. So lefty ready, and a strike. Here is the throw down to third, and they say he's safe at third. So the aggressive base running continues back from game 1. And now a base hit could score a couple runs. Got to be aggressive against Braintree, certainly, if you want to have your chance to win some of these games that are tight. Gallagher responsible for 3 RBI back in game 1. As this one's rolled over on the infield. Fair able to cut it off and throw and get him just in time, and that would have brought a run across had Fair not made the play. So good defensive play to end the frame as Braintree able to put a 0 up on the board this time as we head to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Northeast Lions. Bottom half of the second inning. The White Sox able to dance around some damage before able to get out of the inning without any runs across. 4, 5, and 6 in the inning. Morse leading things off, the Braintree shortstop, who had an error back in the top half of this inning. Back in game 1. Was 0 for 2. Did bring an RBI in, though, with a walk. The bases loaded. As this one is rolled over down the third base side. If it stays fair, it's a base hit. And it's picked up, a fair ball. So as it turns out, it's basically like a swinging bunt. As Morris is on base with Braintree's first hit. That one's down. White Sox catcher Callie. Tying run at the plate. And the pitch. And that one high. Left-hander Smith remaining in the game. Had a very easy first inning. Got him 1, 2, 3. And that's a strike delivered. Taking the pitch down, and now in the driver's seat is Callie, a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch is low, and he walked him. So the first two have reached on an infield single. And now a walk. Braintree in position now to try and get back in this game, down 2. As they come in at the corners expecting a bunt. Floor, who had that big hit in the first game, the grand slam. As this one is popped up to left field, playable. And the catch is made, and no tag. They fly out to left for the first out. That one's in there for a strike to Sharkey. So Sharkey is playing the outfield here for game 2. He DH'd back in the first. Colleran DHing here in game 2. as he drives this one out to the outfield. And the two outfielders able to make the catch, but center fielder Gallagher a little bit unhappy with the left fielder Thurber, as the communication wasn't great in the outfield. They were able to make the catch, but that didn't look pretty. So a pair of flyouts to left field after Braintree had the first two reach. Here's Muir. Takes a strike. And the pitch. As this one is on the ground to third base. And everybody got a reach. So the second infield single of the inning. Muir with a infield single, and now Colleran with the bases full. A chance here to put Braintree on the board. Big spot. First pitch outside the zone. Braintree DH, Colleran, and the pitch. Finds the zone for a strike. 1-1 count. Braintree a hit away from potentially tying the score. Morse, Kelly, and Muir, the three on base right now. And a strike. 2-2 the count. Big opportunity for the White Sox. Bases filled. 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the second inning. And a ground ball. This one over to third base. Tough play with the bare hand. The long throw. And they got him at first. Wow, what a play. As they are able to stay contacted with the bag, and Braintree gets a run taken off the board. As we head into the third, it's a 2-0 game. Top half of the third after a great play at third to take away Braintree's opportunity to score. The third baseman, Devad, able to make that play. As this one's popped back up and out of play. So Walker, who has struggled through the first couple innings, hasn't had an easy inning yet, and he'd love one here in this third inning. White Sox winning game 1, 6-4. Down 2-0 here in game 2. Three, 4, and 5 in their order for the Northeast Lions. And the lefty Walker ready. And a swing and a miss at a pitch down in the dirt. And the strikeout. Third of the outing for Walker. As he's got the first out now of the third. First pitch swing as this one's lined out of play. Botello, who walked back in inning number 1. 2 runs in that inning for the Lions. As the pitch is off the plate. And another foul ball. Walker working quickly now with nobody on base. Looking for his 2nd consecutive strikeout and 3rd in as many batters. And this one out to right field. Playable and caught. As Katie makes the catch, and there's 2 down. First pitch swing is knocked to the backstop. Rich will have their top of the order in the bottom half of this inning. Right now trailing 2-0. So the 3-4 hitters have been retired to start the inning. Strikeout and fly out to right. Merrick, who brought in a run with the bases loaded walk his last time, takes the pitch down. And a swing and a miss ends the inning. So a couple strikeouts for Walker. A much better 3rd inning as we head to the bottom half of the 3rd. Braintree down 2-0. Katie leading things off here in the 3rd and takes a strike.
Yeah, because I said with the challenge, yeah, it's not that much.
Well, it is. It's only 23 a year.
Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah,
You're like, so how much is
that's with
Okay, yeah.
Lefty Smith ready, winds and fires, and a strike. Back-to-back strikes thrown into the zone. Ground out to shortstop to Katie, first time.
So I don't know, at least, I mean, the students should have.
As that one down and away. Has some pitches to work with now.
But you know,
Trying to get the chase from the hitter.
that's only the fraction. There's a federal law that you can get no interest until she's out of school.
As that one is foul tipped and held on to for the strikeout.
Right.
The first strikeout for Smith.
Yeah,
Braintree retired to begin the bottom half of the 3rd.
yeah. Well, it's not like she's.
Braintree's had
No.
3 base runners,
And also it helps build
2 singles and a walk, and they left the bases loaded back in the 2nd.
Yeah, it's not supposed to come down. I mean, they say 3 times this year, and now they say they're
Pitch on the way, and a strike. Craven, who popped up to short in his only plate appearance.
yeah. I don't think yeah,
Left-hander winds and fires, and that one popped out of play. Long look in, and the pitch down in the dirt.
no, so I was saying like this thing is like talking about fun, yeah, the partner, they were living in Atlantic. They booked like a bedroom, and so did Maggie, and a dog too.
Strikeout to begin the inning,
I think
as the pitch on the way to Craven is low.
I mean, before
Trying to work the count.
we
The count now is at 2-2. Nearing the halfway point of game number 2 of the doubleheader. And the pitch is popped up and out of play.
Because the sun won well, so he's going to be going to yeah, I think we'll be with you.
And all of this is they have room downstairs to set up.
Yeah, but you know, still in the basement.
Depends. I think he said it was
Out now has filled. Good at bat here from Craven. Trying to find his way on base. Braintree in need of a base runner. Down to nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, he's getting it.
Pitcher ready, winds and fires. And he missed. He walked him.
never know.
First walk allowed. I make it second walk allowed. He walked Callie back in the second inning.
Or he just wants to see his dad for the
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah.
Just scroll and crash. But I guess if Christine's kids are born, you can use the kids for them.
Yeah, so it's true.
Strike to fair. Grounded out to short. His only plate appearance so far.
The other thing I was thinking too, for some reason it just doesn't work out for these kind of stats. Because the basement's used to everything.
And a big swing and a miss from fair. Smith really has been deceptive as he's held Braintree off the scoreboard through the first 2+.
Oh no, I'm just
Yeah, because you know when you work during the day, maybe you have to be upstairs.
yeah. Well, I'll just
Off the outside of the plate.
I'm saying when he comes home, maybe upstairs.
Yeah. But you know, it's like
Fair looking to get Braintree on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the third. Down 2-0. Walker with his best inning of the game in the top half of this inning. A 1-2-3 top half. As that one's down in the dirt.
like I could see Maximilian, he was like fish things and he just has his computer. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure
Yeah,
it
we
out.
will figure it out. I mean, this year you're okay. Anyway.
The good bat by a Braintree hitter.
It's more like a
And a swing and a miss. As Fair strikes out. A couple of strikeouts in the inning.
yeah, like you
And it's going to take something from Morse, who singled his first time. Craven leading at first. He drew a walk. Hasn't tried to steal yet. A good time too, though, with 2 outs. And a close play on the pickoff play. As this one hit sharply to the outfield, but the left fielder on the move to make the catch as Thurber tracks it down and ends the inning. Braintree with a 1-out base runner, but nothing comes around to score, and we head to the fourth, 2-0 Northeast Lions. Top of the fourth, Walker back out there. And the first pitch on the ground.
The weather, the shoes that I
Shortstop Morse over to first for the out.
So
So Siegel down for the second time.
she found something.
1 pitch and 1 out here in the fourth inning. Walker can certainly use a little bit of help.
But I have like time. I didn't want to buy, so I spilled from the.
Fastball on the inside part of the plate for a strike.
I even look in my big handbag because I didn't.
And another ground ball. This one going to Morse again. And he's got the first 2. A pair of putouts from the shortstop. As Marshall is the second out. Both Siegel and Marshall were retired the first time. One on the double play, the other on the strikeout looking. So Walker doing a good job at the bottom of the order. as Millington stands in there. And he goes after the first pitch. Seems to be the similar approach here of the inning. Couple swings at early pitches in the at-bat to Walker. As Millington now hits this one towards the outfield. Towards center field, that one gets down and a base hit. His second hit of the game. Both singles. So no cleaning this time for Walker. First pitch is down to the number 9 hitter Doyle, who reached on an error his first time. So runner leads at first, and this one on the ground, right side. Over to Muir, and that's the inning. 3 groundouts in the frame, and the White Sox still looking for their first run as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning as Callie leads things off and takes the pitch off the edge.
No, I mean, she's not driving here yet. She's practicing. She should practice in the car.
5, 6, and 7 in the Braintree order. As this one's knocked to the backstop.
She's fine, you know. Little aggressive. But so was Luke and
that. Yeah, the beginning.
Lefty ready, winds and fires, and missed off the edge.
Yeah. Right. I know. You have to fix that because you know it's going to pass. Can't just leave it.
you guys fixed the door.
Oh yeah.
Braintree needs a base runner.
And I said, why didn't you ask them, separately?
3 and 1 now the count.
Because it's against the law. But they could have given you a personal quote, of how much it would cost to fix that. Because I don't think it's even legal to drive with a broken tail.
Pitch on the way, and that one missed. So a walk here to begin the inning. That's been the only real blemish to Smith's outing, has been the walks.
But now you have that.
He's now walked 3. And Braintree with an opportunity here maybe to get something started.
It's funny that Kitty didn't send anything.
Only a leadoff walk is not a good sign.
Yes.
And a team like Braintree doesn't need to be handed anything extra. They can score lots of runs in a hurry.
And then Regine is going to be 80 years
So LaFleur, who flied out to deep left field his first time, takes the pitch off the edge.
Yes, 8 still. No, this week was 6. No, my sister.
Oh, your sister. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, this is what is doing.
That one's down and almost hit him.
We see the human thing, like it's saying, do it and something something. This is several numbers.
Long way to go in this one. We're playing here just in the 4th inning. And another walk. It's been a big problem.
This Sunday was 80.
And Smith's got to be careful. As the catcher wants to talk with his pitcher.
And I thought that was Jim, her husband, before he we have about 5. Yeah. I know, and he's like, he's like, yeah, he's the same as his dad. I don't know. Yeah, he does have a younger brother. Because she has 3.
First 2 have reached.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any of them.
Callie and LaFleur. have reached on a walk. Open the door for Sharkey. And Sharkey looking for his first hit of the day. He was 0 for 3 in game 1. 0 for 1 here in game 2. A strike to him. Viewer in the on-deck circle. Just imagine with the number of opportunities Braintree's had in this second game. They left the bases loaded back in the second. Keep giving up opportunities. They're going to cash in eventually. Has this one in the air to left. And it is caught in left field. So Sharkey with the second fly out in that direction of the game.
I'm surprised that Nick likes third base because it's not on second. Is it? But yeah, because it's so close, right? Usually they don't get much action out there.
First pitch to Muir in their first strike. He singled his first time. Muir with the base hit would probably get Braintree on the scoreboard. With 2 on. That one bounces in. Lions have done a lot of good things here today. They haven't been rewarded with a win yet, because they lost the first game 6-4. But defensively, they've made a lot of nice plays. As this one is sharply hit to left field, that's going to get in for a base hit, as the runner going to be waved around, and he will score as Braintree is on the board. It's 2-1. Muir's second hit of the game, both singles, and now an RBI. So a 2-1 game. And the White Sox with 2 on. For Colleran, who grounded out to third base. Took an exceptional play by the third baseman to get him. And that was with the bases loaded too. And the pitch, that's a strike.
Well, I mean, in order to get certain things, I can just run in and grab it. But I'll see things, that's all.
Pitch a little bit upstairs. Very warm afternoon for baseball in game 2 of the doubleheader. First game started at 2. Second game starting right around 4. And the pitch is down in the dirt. Some action starting in the Northeast Lion bullpen. Smith, who cruised through the first 3 innings, has run into a problem here in the 4th, but a lot of that has been due to the fact that he hasn't found the strike zone as consistently. He walked 2 here to start this inning. Braintree made him pay on the base hit from Muir. Still 2 more on. And now he's walked another one. And now a meeting at the mound. There has been some action warming. I don't know if the pitcher's ready yet. But the bases are now loaded for the second inning in this game. Wait and see if there's a signal for a pitching change. Still haven't seen one. But this game has really become interesting here in this 4th inning. Braintree getting a run now. He had a chance to blow this game open. Game in the pendulum now. Northeast has led the entire way here in this second game. Braintree with a hit here in this at-bat. And certainly go in front. First pitch, and that's a strike. Good off-speed pitch. Had him a little bit fooled.
It's talking.
Smith is ready, and Katie held up. Almost chased that off-speed pitch down in the dirt. And this one lined and into right field, the base hit. As one run scores, it's overrun, and now another run going to come around to score as Braintree has cleared the bases. A 3-run hit, obviously the big error, as that one was overrun, gives Braintree an opportunity for actually a 2-run hit there, making it a 3-2 game for Braintree. I thought the bases were going to be cleared on that, but there were runners at second and third.
I thought they were going to do
Nonetheless, Braintree with the lead. And Craven takes the pitch high. So a 3-run inning so far for the home team. Braintree has runners at second and third. And the pitch is outside. Craven has popped up and walked. Those walks coming back to prove costly in the inning. He's walked 3. Braintree's had a couple hits as well and a couple RBI. Definitely an error charge to the right fielder who overran the ball to give Braintree an extra run. That one's down in the dirt. Surprised Braintree did not score the 3 runs though on that hit. But just the 1 out in the inning, probably a smart idea not to try and chance anything. Braintree obviously looking like they're primed for a huge inning. A strike delivered. Three and 1 the count. Payoff pitch, and that one's upstairs, and he's walked another one. And that's going to do it for the pitcher, who has become real wild here in this 4th inning and has now put his team down on the scoreboard. As we have a pitching change here at Marshfield High School. We'll be back to return. Pitching change as the reliever coming in and Fair going after the first pitch as that one knocked out of play. So McKean coming out of the bullpen. And he inherits a bases loaded situation. Braintree with the 3-run inning so far. An opportunity for a lot more. So that one's down in the dirt. And that one low. Nowhere to put the hitter. Fair was hit by a pitch twice back in game 1. Also struck out, so still looking for his first hit today. Be a good time for it. As he pops this one up and foul ground. Long look. And that one out of play. And the pitch missed to Fair. Pitching has been wild here in this fourth inning. It's opened the door for Braintree to score 3 runs. Bases are filled up again. And the pitch, and that walks in a run. So Braintree now makes it a 4-2 game. RBI credited to Fair. And what was a pretty well played game through the first game and a half or so for the Northeast Lions. Their pitching has fallen apart. There's too many free opportunities here for the White Sox. As that's a strike to Morse. He has singled and flied out here in game 2 of the doubleheader. One count.
Yeah, it's a quarter to 6.
And strike taken.
I know, I still did it. Although, Luke was this old, you see it coming. You know, I used to video.
In soccer?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, because you can spot on him, but when they're one or over, yeah.
Went down in the dirt. No advance. It's been a long half inning here in the bottom half of this fourth. And a ground ball. This one over to second for one, and no throw back as the run will score. And Braintree now gets a run to make it a 5-2 game.
Oh, 2 out, but not on that play. No. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So they're able to get the force out on the fielder's choice. Braintree looks to continue the inning. Pitch is outside.
Oh, if I click on it, then it goes to my photos.
Yeah.
5-run inning so far for the home team, Braintree. White Sox leading here in Cranberry League action. Looking to improve to now 4-0. Winning game 1, 6-4. Won their first 2 games of the season as well. Part of a doubleheader against Rockland.
You didn't get any records.
No, I left before. Well, I didn't with the last one either.
As that one gets away. And the runner going to come around to score. Braintree has put up 6 so far in the inning. So Callie's been standing at the dish for a while, hoping he can get something done. Drew 2 walks in this game as he pops this one up, and this should end the inning. A long half inning as this one to center is put away by the Northeast Lions, but they surrender 6 runs thanks in part to some wild pitching. 6 walks allowed in the inning, and Braintree scores 6 times as we head to the 5th, 6-2. Braintree. Top of the 5th inning, and the first pitch from Walker on the ground. Left side of the infield, Fair. Cross for the first out. So Thurber retired for the second time. start here to the 5th inning. Braintree with the 6th spot back in the 4th. Talked about how the erratic pitching really helped Braintree have a big inning. So that one's down and in. Walker really has settled in after a rocky first 2 innings. Too good of a pitcher to continue pitching like that. And again, I talked about how it's early in the season. You got to remember, pitchers aren't going to go as far into a game generally. As this one on the ground as well, over to second, and a very difficult play for Muir as the runner will reach. An infield single. So Gallagher aboard. He's had a couple of hits in this game. Had a couple of hits back in game 1 as well. Brings up the third baseman, Avowed. Lead from Gallagher, and this one drilled to the outfield. And over to track that one is Craven, able to make the catch for the second out. So an early swing in the at-bat, and a quick second out. And now Botello, who's been a tough out here today. Hasn't had great success with the bat, but he's made Braintree throw a lot of pitches. As the pickoff try at first, not in time. And this one knocked out of play. White Sox with a 4-run lead for the first time here in Game 2 after trailing 2-0 most of the way up until that bottom half of the 4th. And a strike pounded in there by Walker. One out single from Gallagher, who stands at first. Now with 2 outs, runner takes off, and he will get to second without a throw. And the pitch, this one on the ground, right side. Muir able to get that one and throw it over in time to end the inning. That one hit pretty sharply, but right at the Braintree second baseman. And the White Sox get through the top half of the 5th without any runs. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. As the reliever's still back out there. As the first pitch is low. McKean back in for a full inning of work now, with his team down 6-2. 6, 7, 8 in the Braintree order, as LaFleur has flied out and walked here in the second game. Takes a strike.
La semaine dernière, tu vois, je me dis, ah oui, je peux jouer au bridge au mois, tu vois, tout le mois de juin, là, j'ai pas de problème.
This one out to the outfield, and that one is going to drop down. A bloop single to begin the inning.
Alors, tu vois, j'ai le bridge à la maison demain et mercredi.
Second time on base now for LaFleur.
Une fois que la maison va être,
After Braintree scored 6 times back in the 5th inning,
que tout va être
or the 4th inning, excuse me. Non. On a accepté une proposition, oui. Alors, ils ont fait une inspection. Alors, dans l'inspection, bon, bien sûr, il y a le toit à As the pitch is down and away.
mais des petits trucs, les arbustes sont trop près de la maison. Mais alors, les bâches qui font des traces de rodents dans le deuxième partie du sous-sol, comme si les souris rentraient pas en hiver. Là, on veut vraiment des trucs. Et puis,
That one down in the dirt.
Enfin bref. Alors, donc on
Sharkey's still looking for a base hit.
discussion maintenant parce qu'il voulait
He's flied out twice to left field.
Hein, il aurait été faire attention. Moi, normalement, moi j'aurais dit non, rien du tout. Prenez la maison ou non. Après tout, il a été déjà moins cher. Et puis, je crois que François Laurent, il a eu des questions. Et donc, on a
The pitch, and that one's slapped out of play.
Mais enfin, d'un autre côté, quand on se dit, bon, après tout, on l'a payé 3 millions 12 et on en a mis 7. Faut pas trop se plaindre. Ouais. Alors, mais enfin, pour l'instant, il n'y a rien de signé. Une fois qu'ils ont signé ça, il faut qu'ils mettent, tu sais, vraiment le. Je sais pas comment ça s'appelle, mais.
And the pitch, and that one's high and tight.
Qui vont perdre aussi change d'avis. Là, c'est déjà tout seul. Déjà, tu peux dire, bon, c'est bien, c'était tout. Hein. Et tant qu'il n'y a pas de signé, c'est sûr, pour l'instant, c'est bon, là, faire une proposition, il faut qu'on accepte ce qui après, justement, la sélection. Enfin, voilà. Donc,
And that one misses away. And the trend continues with all these walks relinquished by the pitching of the Northeast Lions.
Ah ben justement, c'était un peu pour ça qu'on
They've
avait-
now walked 7 hitters
Alors, pour
in this game. And Braintree has 6 runs on the board.
ça rendait bien, t'étais pas avec les enfants et tout ça. Donc, c'était-
And now Muir, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles.
on a accepté la proposition sans avoir,
Got Braintree on the scoreboard back in the 4th inning.
dès la première visite avec comme ils étaient 3 ou 4
An RBI single.
on a une proposition le lendemain, quoi, le jeudi, parce que tous ils sont venus le mardi, le mercredi, ils ont appelé pour se
And Muir slaps that one out of play.
avec une famille.
Caller in the on deck circle.
C'est comme ça qu'on a accepté en se disant.
It's Braintree nearing the
tu vois,
top of the order again.
c'est la maison pour fin juin, ça nous arrange d'un autre côté. Alors, mais c'est pas encore fait. Voilà. Enfin, bien, voilà. Donc, mais c'est gentil pour ta proposition, merci beaucoup.
A big swing and a miss from Muir.
Vous n'avez plus de voiture, tu dis à François Laurent. Mais vous pourriez toujours prendre le bateau ou le train, et puis qu'on aille manger autour. Malheureusement, tu sais, il n'y a pas grand-chose sur la mer à Coassette. Hein. Si, on peut très bien. Si, on peut toujours.
As that pitch is high and tight.
Oui, oui, comme la dernière fois, c'était sympa d'avoir un lunch aussi. Oui, on pourrait faire ça. Alors, comme je te dis, une fois qu'on aura signé, bon bah ça y est, on est quand même plus tranquille. Mais pour l'instant, c'est pas encore fini. Hein. Donc, voilà. Et puis là,
As this one's popped up now on the infield. A look over from the catcher. And able to make the catch and foul ground.
Ah ben non, on va venir lundi. Parce que vendredi, j'étais à Cape Cod. Moi, je te jure. Tu commences des travaux.
So Muir retired for the first time. It's now 2 for 3. Here comes Colleran, who has grounded out to third and has reached on a walk.
Oui, donc voilà. Donc, parce que vous partez quand Oui. Ah d'accord. Ah bah oui, bon, on aura le temps. Oui, normalement, je te dis, quand c'est signé, c'est sûr que pour la semaine prochaine, peut-être la semaine après, ah bah oui, parce que
Bottom half of the 5th inning, the White Sox with the base runner.
l'ophtalmo, c'est rien.
Actually, 2 base runners now. The single to LaFleur and the walk to Sharkey.
Pour la troisième
Muir
fois,
had
apparemment, il y en a une
an opportunity but popped up to the catcher.
Ça n'a pas été même chirurgien. Alors, il va pour la visite, je crois qu'il va le 5, mercredi. Enfin, disons, entre la visite et puis
6-2 game.
l'opération, parce que c'est
So
pas
White Sox threaten for more. And the pitch. And that one knocked to the backstop.
Voilà notre vie, oui. Ah Oui Oui, ben, je serai. Oui, je serai au courant pour la signature, ce sera plus rapide. Après, pour l'opération, c'est sûr que ça
That one down in the dirt. And the base runners do not advance.
De toute façon, sa visite, c'est le 5. C'est mercredi. Et puis aussi, là, il vient une visite pour avoir la cataracte aussi. Mais ça aussi, c'est une visite post-préopératoire. Il voit même pas il voit même plus pourquoi. C'est vraiment.
And down and another walk.
Il a déjà vu son ophtalmo.
Second time Collins's drawn a walk here in this game, and the bases are now loaded.
Autrement, chez vous, tout va bien?
Chance for Braintree to blow it wide open. Katie here in the game. A 1-for-3 showing. A single to right fielders last time.
Oui, oui, oui. Oui.
Has come up with the bases loaded now twice.
Oui.
Trying to deliver again.
Oui. Oui.
That one not close. Command has been a problem here in this game. As McKean now starting to fall bait to the walks again.
Ah bon?
Pitch in there for a strike.
Avec le docteur? Oui. Ah. Ok. Bon, bah, tant mieux. Oui.
On the ground, but foul. Third.
Oui. Et puis si tu veux, oui. Et bonne densité, t'as perdu combien de pourcents?
Je sais pas, mais suffisamment parce que la dernière fois c'était en 15, donc ça fait presque 10 ans.
Oui.
Les médicaments ont
Et
été
t'avais.
arrêtés, ça faisait un bon moment parce que soi-disant ces médicaments, si tu te cassais la figure, avec tes os.
Ah oui, elle était encore plus fragile.
On the ground, and that one off the glove as the run will come across, and there is no play.
Ben, il faut du potassium.
So Braintree makes it a 7-2 game.
Des beurres de cacahuètes, comme tu dis.
The RBI hit from Katie.
Parce que c'est pareil, moi quand j'avais moins 25%. Hein, ça fait à peu près, je pense, 7-8 ans.
And now Craven, who's drawn 2 walks, has also popped up.
Et Zoul est toujours en train de faire des recherches. Et elle m'a dit, mais non, alors j'ai dit à mon docteur, eh bien écoute, quand je suis retournée maintenant, ça n'a pas bougé. Je ne construis pas, mais je n'ai toujours pas perdu le retard.
Pitch is in there for a strike.
Non, je n'ai pas perdu
base
depuis j'avais eu ma visite là.
Now open at second.
Et je mange des bananes assez souvent. En plus, c'est bon.
Je vais demander à Philippe s'il a compris combien de pourcentage j'avais.
And the pitch.
Et puis d'un autre côté, oui, écoute, moi j'ai mon amie la Jane, hein, elle a eu ostéoporosis quand elle avait, à la naissance de ses enfants. Bon bah tu vois, elle est décédée d'autre chose l'année dernière, elle avait le cancer des ovaires. Hein. Et il y a mis autrement, donc elle a bien vécu. Par contre, elle s'est cassé la jambe une fois, elle s'est cassé le bras.
Now on a foul ball off the bat of Craven.
Oui, oui. Ah bah oui, là, oui.
The only out of this inning, the pop up to the catcher from Muir.
Oui.
Opportunity to really open this up and even potentially finish this off here in the 5th inning. As that one a called third strike. Craven down on strikes. And now Fair. Fair certainly due for a big hit. Had so many of them a season ago.
Puis les jambes, j'en ai une autre, elle est tombée dans sa cuisine, elle s'est cassé le collier. Tu vois, mais ça arrive, oui, ça arrive. Non, mais
As that pitch is down.
Une cinquantaine d'années, puis apparemment très bonne skieuse. Mais tu sais, quand elle est arrivée à la fin des pistes, je ne sais pas ce qui s'est passé, si quelqu'un l'a fait tomber ou pas. Enfin,
À l'arrivée, même quand tu te tiens, pas quand tu skis, mais
oui.
quand tu es à l'arrivée.
Oui.
High and tight now to Fair.
Oui, puis souvent, t'as des gens qui savent à peine skier, si tu veux. Enfin, voilà. Donc, si tu veux, tu t'es jamais rien... T'es comme moi, tu t'es jamais rien cassé de ta vie, toi, non?
Oui.
Eh ben oui, moi c'est pareil. François Laurent, c'est pareil, ça donne cassé le bras, le chat. Et pas nos enfants non plus, tiens, on y pense.
Another ball to Fair. Fair is grounded out to short, struck out, and had a bases loaded walk that brought a run in.
Ah oui, oui, avec... oui, t'avais des chaussures spéciales. Ouais. Bah, écoute, il y
The
avait,
righty ready,
Christine,
and that one is cut on and missed.
Elle était là pour la radiation. Et ben écoute, elle me racontait qu'hier elle avait emmené son père à l'hôpital, qu'il se faisait opérer pour la deuxième fois pour lui remplacer la cheville. Je savais même pas que ça existait. Tu te rends compte? Et son père a 72 ans.
Look in from McKean as this one is knocked out of play.
Oui. Ah oui. Bien. Bah pour être sûr, hein. Oh là là. Ah bah tu vas être toute neuve là, oui. Bah au moins. Yeah. Oui, oui.
And the pitch misses, and a walk brings in another run, making it an 8-2 game.
Bah, il s'est fait opérer de sa deuxième hanche.
And another meeting at the mound.
Et lui, il faisait des marathons, il était vraiment en bonne forme. Hein. Ah bah toi aussi.
It's been a very frustrating game if you're the coach for the Northeast Lions. Your pitching has just been really bad in this second game. It wasn't bad the first couple innings, but then all of a sudden it fell apart. Just way too many walks to win a game at this level. They've now walked 10. As this one drilled out to deep right field. That's going to be up and over the head of the outfielder as one run scores. A second coming around as well, and Braintree has 10 on the board, and that should close out this game with Braintree with now an 8-run lead. I don't know if they're going to finish any further. I mean, this has gotten out of hand. If you are the Northeast Lions, it's a 10-2 game, and it looks like they will call it here. I think the Lions are just going to wave the flag here and say, we're all done here today. It's 10-2. There's nothing further that's going to happen. As Braintree got the 10 walks I talked about, and a big 6-run fourth, a 4-run fifth, and it'll end here in 5 innings with Braintree winning this one by the score of 10-2. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today. On behalf of our camera person, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.